Now here's a useful new gadget designed by the students at the Armor Institute of Technology. Hold on, kids, and we'll see how you rate on an oomph scale of 1 to 120. 85 points, not bad for a first try. How about you two? Only 20? Gotta try harder than that. Okay, one more couple. They're off the scale. Stop, you'll break my new kissometer. Now, if we could only make one that you could carry around in your pocket.
Or how about this new Twirl-O-Matic spaghetti winder, which speaks for itself? Skeptics look on. Ooh la la, it's out of control, and they're getting their fill of pasta, but not quite in the way they had hoped.
Just by pulling a couple of zippers and pulling the skirt out to make a blouse, fastened over the shoulders. Now you're ready for any kind of active sport, horseback riding, aviation, or anything where you need trousers.
The man who wears glasses no longer has to worry about the rain. All he now does is to switch on the windscreen viper, like so.
Meet the sage of Waukesha, Wisconsin, the man who conquered the grapefruit. No man to take in a back talk at the breakfast table. He drew on the shade of Da Vinci. At least he drew the shade on a problem that had forever vexed man. This was the kind of pioneering that made America great.
An inventive Austrian has come up with a pocket ski lift. Roll the rear wheels over the transmission device, and then hike up your favorite slope to set up the anchor post, pulley, and length of steel wire. No waiting, no being restricted to a tow-equipped hill. Your jalopy works while you play. Although being made of wire, you do need a special grip to hold on to the cable. Spinning wheels sing a song of freedom and frolic for the owners of the Pocket Ski Lift. It's a little ski whiz.
Take a look at this gal. She's pretty all right, but something's missing. Not for long with this instant dimpler. Just clamp this comfortable device under your cheeks for a few minutes, and now, just look at those darling dimples. Or how about getting away from it all on your own pedal-operated lily pad? This young lady doesn't have whiplash. She's wearing an anti-nap device to keep her awake on the job. Chins up, miss.
Downey, California, the rural mailbox problem is finally solved, and the postman can ring as often as he likes. All inventor R.H. Best does is throw a little switch, and presto, the mailbox and mail begin a 250-foot cable ride from the road. It operates an house current of 110 volts. Simple as it looks, the idea is a great one. Now, if only they can invent a mailbox that won't hold bills.
Oh, boy, there's one for the book. An air-conditioned suit, no less. And it's automatic, too. It works while you walk. You pump air by means of little bellows on your feet, and the air circulates through rubber tubes even under your hat. The inventor himself shows you how you can stroll along, literally walking on air, as it were, keeping calm and cool even in a heat wave. Science's newest gift to humanity.
Is old paint out to pasture for the summer? Well, here's new paint, and he's a horse of a different color. Well, he's certainly different inside, but he fooled this filly all right. You can lead a horse to water, but not this one. He takes gasoline before he'll go. Oops, should have broken the horse in before leading the parade. But if at first you don't succeed, and look at him go, ride 'em, cowboy! It's summertime, and here's a couple of sea lovers who've come out of their shells with the help of these shell-shaped swimming saucers. No more floundering around the water's edge for these two. They're off on an underwater adventure. Watch out, miss. Even mermaids have to come up for air. But it's easy to forget you're not a fish when you can swim like one.
or better than one. And back at base, there's tales to tell of their newfound watery world.
Look, Ma, I'm water skiing, and no boat. That's right, Junior, you don't need one. American ingenuity and a Swiss invention have been combined to bring water skiing to landlocked areas where a glass of water is considered a lake. In Colton, California, 4 towers support an overhead steel cable powered by a diesel engine. As in a ski tow, it runs continuously. And at 10-second intervals, tow ropes swing into place at the embarkation dock, and you are off and skiing. That is, you're on your way to all of the thrills if you're able to get started. Slim Maxwell fashioned a 17-acre lake for this project, and he envisions, keep trying, young lady, he envisions it as the first of a chain of inland water ski areas. For a set fee, you can ski all day to your heart's content, until you either become tired or waterlogged. These water skiers say that the new device is the greatest Swiss invention since the wristwatch. Well, time will tell.
This gal has the world at her fingertips, and not just because she's pretty. She's got fitted fingertips to help her on her way. As well as lending a new meaning to the words finger painting, her nimble fingers can be adapted for knitting and stitching. Primping and preening without unseemly smudges are another bonus. In fact, there's a finger attachment for just about everything a sophisticated lady might want. Even an elegant solution to the trickiest of problems.
Time for another haircut. Sure hope he gets it even this time. What's that man over there doing? It's enough to make your hair stand on end. That gadget creates static electricity, which can control your hair for easy and accurate cutting. A perfect cut every time.
Here's a man we can tell you now who's going to have trouble right from scratch. He forgot to fill his lighter and his match no catch. Things are certainly tough all over. Well, not all over. Now here's a couple of nicotine devotees who have gotten wind of a new wrinkle. These newfangled cigarettes strike and light right on the package. Where there's smoke, there must be fire. And where there's fire, yep, that's a smoke. The new style in self-lighting cigarettes was sparked in Italy. The striker is attached to the package. Even the fair sex have no trouble in obtaining a light. Well, not much. Strike up, sit back, and with this bright idea, you can sure save yourself a pack of trouble.
Don't let shopping be a chore. It isn't in Memphis, Tennessee. You just pick up a key from the store cashier, and when you see what you want, you put your key in the right slot. Once you've made your selection, the automatic clerk gets to work, processing each item on your shopping list and sending it by conveyor belt to meet you at the cashier's desk. When you've finished, you simply return the key and pick up your bags. Here are the groceries now. You wouldn't want to buy your eggs from here unless you like them scrambled, but for unbreakables, this has to be the best invention since sliced bread.
Housing shortages bring out the inventive spirit in the nation's geniuses. This monster contraption solves the problem for those who want a cozy home but fast. The enormous machine settling down over the bare framework takes plenty of cushioning. Once in position, another robot of the new era delivers wet concrete which pours into partition slots. R.G. Letourneau unveils the ingenious device at Longview, Texas, and demonstrates how a low-cost home can be completed in jig time, all ready for inspection by eager couples. drain pipes are laid in the floor before the concrete is poured, and the snug little nest is ready to furnish solid comfort to a return vet. All the modern helps for wifey, and when the happy couple wishes to step out for a little fun, there's a charming place for primping. Home is where the heart is.
Mechanical feeler does the trick. Sort of a radar antenna that steers a newly perfected, completely automatic lawnmower at Bridgewood, New Jersey. Dubbed Grass Finder, it's the latest answer to a gentleman farmer's prayers. And hers, too. Smile. Why not? All she had to do was cut one strip around the outside of the lawn and then set the mower on automatic. From then on, there's nothing to do but drink a toast to a time saver that feels its way along. When the feeler contacts grass already cut, one wheel is braked and the machine turns to the right. It also mulches the cut grass so there's no raking or sweeping. To make a long story short, Grass Finder makes short shrift of the lawn while you have a tall drink.
Now here's a hot idea on how to cool a fevered forehead. Horatio Casterbilt invented a skimmer that he thinks will drop the temp a few degrees. A battery-operated fan does the trick, and it works with a powerful little motor on top of the hat. What if his fan gets caught in his hair? Well, to pay or not to pay?
Here's an invention that will delight motorbike and roadster enthusiasts. They're Goggle wipers. Driven by fan power, the wipers will keep the goggles free of any mud, dust, or rain that comes your way. Just to prove they'll even wipe away Mother Nature's stormiest moments, a good drenching with a water sprayer. You might get a little dizzy with the blades going back and forth, but it's better than mud in your eye.
Now pay attention, girls, and keep your eye on the ball. Iron Bobby, the new pro in town, is willing to spend all day to help his pupils conquer the greens. The important thing is good form. And while he may look a little stiff, Bobby's form is just great, right down to his toes. Remember, practice makes perfect. And best of all, no nasty comments about your swing from this instructor.
How about a little golf practice? Nice shot. It takes a lot of practice to get down the perfect swing. Ready, aim, fire. Oh, go on, try another one. There you go. Hey, this is fun. But who wants to spend their time chasing all those golf balls? That's no way for a pretty girl to spend her afternoon. What's this? It looks like some piece of miniature farm equipment. But it may be the answer to a golfer's dreams. It's a remote-controlled golf ball picker-upper to make life on the golf course a breeze. Just send it on its way and it travels merrily around the course, eating golf balls. Yum, yum. Don't worry, you'll get them back. The golf ball retriever does all the work while you have all the fun. So go ahead, keep those golf balls coming and just send your helpful friend out to pick them up and bring them back. You don't go anywhere, but just stand back and relax while you tell the machine where to go. Now that's door-to-door delivery.
Gadgeteers will love this combination revolver and movie camera, invented by O.W. Atkins of Los Angeles, California. Just the thing for making gangster films. But make no mistake, this is no plaything. It's a real revolver, outfitted to take motion pictures while it fires. If they miss him with one gun, the police will capture him on film with the other.
Harold Austin, aircraft worker, outdoorsman, and handyman, has come up with a new wrinkle in wheelbarrows. This one, powered by a small motor, Austin calls a mechanical jackass. It's got a set of front teeth more like a saber-toothed tiger, but for sheer rugged work, it's more like a mule. Up she goes, doing the work of 4 men and 1 mountain climber. A telephone pole presents no problem. I suppose you just let her hang on till you run out of gas or until everybody's convinced. For hunting trips, sportsmen will welcome the rugged carry-all. It lugs 400 pounds of baggage, more or less. Less baggage or more hitchhiker. She's really loaded.
When I was a little boy, I first got the idea of trying to imitate a zillaphone and with my hands. And like this is the way I played it. About 5 years ago, I was in my backyard entertaining a friend with my hands. And I decided at that time that I could evolve an instrument that would play much faster. And as time went on, I improved it, and this is the result. I will now play Dixie. Okay.